Do you know that in the heart of Africa, there once existed a land that rose out of pain, a land born from struggle, from blood, and from hope? Its name was Biafra. This is the story of a people who refused to be silenced, who stood against impossible odds, and whose cry for freedom still echoes across generations. Nigeria had just gained independence in 1960. The nation was young, diverse, and full of promise, but deep inside, it was divided. Tensions between the North, West, and East soon turned into mistrust, and mistrust into violence. In 1966, a series of coups shook the nation. Thousands of Igbo people were killed in the north, families displaced, homes destroyed, dreams shattered. The eastern region, under Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, could no longer stand by. He declared the independence of a new nation, the Republic of Biafra, a homeland for the oppressed and a symbol of resistance. But the Nigerian government, led by General Yakubu Gowon, saw the move as rebellion. In July 1967, war broke out. The Nigerian army launched a full-scale attack on Biafra. What was meant to be a short conflict became one of the most devastating wars in African history. Cities burned. Families were torn apart. And the nation struggled to survive under siege. As the war dragged on, food and medicine ran out. The blockade of Biafra led to a terrible famine. Millions suffered, especially children. Their faces, thin and frail, became the haunting symbol of Africa's pain. The world watched in shock as the humanitarian crisis deepened. Aid groups like the Red Cross and Caritas tried to help, but the suffering was beyond words. Still, the spirit of Biafra refused to die. By January 1970, after nearly 3 years of war, the dream of Biafra came to an end. Ojukwu went into exile, and Biafra surrendered. General Gowon announced his policy of no victory, no vanquished. The guns fell silent, but the wounds of war remained. More than 50 years later, the name Biafra still lives, in songs, in stories, and in the hearts of those who believe in freedom, justice, and equality. Biafra was not just a war. It was a dream of dignity, of identity, and of survival. And though the nation fell, its spirit continues to rise. Because Biafra will never be forgotten.